Picture this. A man walks out of a gas station in broad daylight. He has done nothing wrong. He has never been arrested. He pays his taxes. He obeys the law. He even voted in the last election. He buys a bottle of water, walks to his car, and three black SUVs roll up behind him. He freezes. He puts his hands up. He does what every good citizen is told to do. He cooperates. He says, "Yes, sir." He says, "No, sir." He hands over his license. He hands over his registration. And then an officer walks up to his window and says the 7 words that changed his entire life. Point your face at your phone. That is it. That is the moment his privacy died. His phone was locked. It had a passcode. It had a 6-digit number he never wrote down. And it did not matter, because buried inside his settings was a tiny switch he forgot about. A switch he turned on 2 years ago because it was convenient. A switch that let him open his phone with a glance. That switch just handed the keys to his entire life to a stranger in a uniform. His texts, his photos, his bank app, his medical records, his search history, his location history for the last 2 years, all of it, open in 3 seconds. Without a warrant, without a password, without him even saying a word. He never got his day in court because there was nothing to fight. The phone unlocked itself. And the worst part is this: he is not a criminal. He is not a suspect. He is a normal person who forgot to flip one single switch off. That man could be you. That man could be your brother. That man could be your daughter pulling into a traffic stop alone at night. Today, we are going to make sure that never happens to anyone watching this channel. And we are going to do it with a protocol. A real, documented, court-tested protocol that works on the iPhone in your pocket right now. A protocol that the police do not want you to know about. Because the moment you turn this switch off, their easiest door into your life slams shut. Stay with me. This is the most important 13 minutes you will spend on the internet this week. A 9-0 federal decision changed the rules. 9 justices, 0 dissent, 0 ambiguity. The court said something most lawyers missed and most citizens will never read. Biometric data is not the same as a password. Your face is not the same as a word. Your finger is not the same as a number. And under the rules of the land, the cops do not need a warrant to take your face. They do not need a warrant to take your finger. They can just point the phone at you and grab your wrist. They can take your hand and press it down. And if that switch is on, your phone opens. Just like that. No lawyer, no hearing, no judge. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is not a rumor. This is the law of your country right now. Read it yourself, print it, save it, know it. Now let me explain why this is happening. 2 rights are fighting each other in your pocket every single day. The first right is the right to keep your stuff private. The law calls this the Fourth Amendment. It says the government cannot search you without a good reason. A real, written, court-approved reason. A legal reason to search. The second right is the right to stay silent. The law calls this the Fifth Amendment. It says you cannot be forced to testify against yourself. You cannot be forced to hand over the keys to your own cage. For years, these 2 rights worked together. Police needed a warrant. A warrant meant a judge had to sign off. A judge had to believe there was a real reason to look. That kept the power balanced. But then phones got smart. Then phones got faces. Then phones got fingerprints. And the government said something new. They said, your face is not a secret. Your face is on your driver's license. Your face is on your social media. Your face is in the air. So pointing your face at a phone is not testimony. It is just a physical act, like giving a blood sample, like standing on a scale. And because of that, the Fifth Amendment does not block it. The Fourth Amendment does not block it either, because there is no warrant needed to grab a face that is already public. So both shields drop and your phone opens. That is the legal collision. That is what just changed. And that is why you are in danger. If you only remember one thing from this video, make it this. Do not say yes. Do not press your finger. Do not look at your phone when an officer tells you to. Their question is a trap. Their request is a doorway. And once you walk through it, you cannot walk back. Repeat that. Do not say yes. Do not press your finger. Do not look at your phone. This one phrase might save you 3 years of your life, maybe more, maybe your freedom itself. Now, most people are about to close this video. They think they already know the answer. They think their passcode protects them. They think their face is just an extra layer. They think they are safe. That is where most people get it wrong, and that is the trapdoor. Listen to me closely. Your passcode is a shield, a real shield, a court-tested shield. The Supreme Court has ruled more than once that a passcode is protected. The government cannot force you to say it. The government cannot force you to type it. The government cannot punish you for staying silent. Your password is covered. Your PIN is covered. Your pattern is covered. So far, so good. But here is the trap. The shield is only there if the phone is locked the right way. If biometric unlock is turned on, the shield has a hole in it, a big hole, a hole the size of your face. And the moment an officer points the phone at you, the shield does not protect you. It never did, because you threw the shield away yourself. 2 years ago, when you tapped Enable Face ID, because it was cool, because it was fast, because Apple told you it was secure, but Apple never told you it was secure from the government. They told you it was secure from thieves. Thieves are not your biggest problem. The government is your biggest problem, and the government uses your own face against you. So how do we fix this? How do we close that hole? How do we put the shield back in place? We do it with a protocol, 8 steps, 8 simple steps you can do tonight, 8 steps that take less time than brushing your teeth, 8 steps that could save your liberty. Let me walk you through every single one. I am going to tell you where to tap, what to turn off, what to turn on, and why each step matters. Do not skip a single one. Do not assume you already did it. Go slow. Go with me. Step 1. Turn off Face ID right now, tonight. Before you sleep, open your settings. Scroll to Face ID and passcode. Tap it. Enter your passcode. You will see a list. Enroll Face. That is the switch that lets your face unlock the phone. We need to turn that off. Tap it. Tap Delete. Confirm. Now your phone cannot be opened with your face, even if a cop points it at you, even if you are asleep, even if they hold it in front of you. It does not matter. Your face is not a key anymore. Take a breath. You just closed the biggest hole in your digital life. Step 2. Turn off Touch ID. Same idea, same place. Open Settings, scroll to Touch ID and passcode. Tap it. Enter your passcode. You will see enrolled fingerprints. Maybe 1, maybe 5, maybe your husband's finger from years ago. Delete every single one of them. Tap each one. Tap Delete. Confirm. Now no finger can open your phone, even if they press your finger down, even if they grab your hand while you sleep, even if they twist your wrist. It will not work. Your finger is not a key anymore. Step 3 is where most people fail. Most people have a 4-digit PIN, a 6-digit PIN, a pattern that looks like an L. That is not enough. That is not safe. That can be guessed. That can be brute forced. You need an alphanumeric passcode. Letters and numbers mixed together, a real password. Use the word of something you love, mix it with numbers, use capitals, use symbols if your phone allows. Open Settings, Face ID and passcode, or Touch ID and passcode depending on your phone. Tap Change Passcode, enter your old one, then tap Passcode Options. You will see options for 4-digit, 6-digit, custom numeric, and custom alphanumeric. Tap Custom Alphanumeric. Type your new password. Make it long, make it weird, make it something no one in the world would guess. Now you have a real shield, a password the government cannot legally force out of you. Step 4. Turn on the auto lock. This is the setting that locks your phone when you set it down. Most phones come with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. That is too long. That gives an officer time to grab your phone before it locks. Change it to immediately. Open Settings, Display and Brightness, Auto Lock. Set it to 30 seconds or less. The shorter, the better. The best setting is immediately. That way, the second you set the phone down, it locks. The second an officer sets it down, it locks. The screen goes black and nothing opens without your real passcode. Step 5, turn off lock screen notifications. This is the part no one talks about. Even if your phone is locked, the screen can show your messages, your bank alerts, your texts from your wife, your doctor's appointment, and that information can be used against you. It can be read by anyone holding the phone. It can be photographed. It can be logged. And in some states, anything visible on your lock screen can be used as evidence in court. You do not want that. Open settings, notifications, show previews, tap when unlocked. Now your messages hide the second you lock the phone. The screen shows nothing, not a name, not a word, nothing. Your secrets stay secrets. Step 6, turn off Siri on the lock screen. Siri is a wonderful tool, but Siri on a locked phone is a witness. Anyone can hold down the side button and ask Siri to call someone. Ask Siri to read your last message. Ask Siri to set a reminder that lists the name of your doctor. That is a problem. Open settings. Siri and search. Toggle off allow Siri when locked. Now Siri only works when you unlock the phone. Now Siri cannot be used to fish information out of your locked phone. Now Siri stays quiet unless you wake her up the right way. Step 7. Set up the emergency SOS feature. This is not for the police. This is for you. Press and hold the side button and the volume button together. Your phone dials 911. Your phone alerts your emergency contacts. Your phone records your location. Your phone starts a timer. If you do not cancel it in 5 seconds, it sends help. Set this up tonight. Open settings. Emergency SOS. Toggle on call with hold and release. Add your emergency contacts. Make sure your family knows how it works. Because the same cop who wants your face unlocked also responds to a 911 call. You want both sides of the equation in your favor. Step 8 and final. Back up your phone. Then encrypt it. This sounds technical. It is not. Every iPhone made in the last 7 years is encrypted by default. The moment you set a passcode, the phone scrambles its data. But you must back it up, because if the phone is seized and you cannot get into it, you still want your photos, your contacts, your documents. Plug your phone into a computer tonight. Make a full backup. Store that backup somewhere safe, somewhere the cops cannot reach, a password manager, a cloud account with 2-factor authentication, a locked safe at home. Now, if everything goes wrong, your life is still there, your data is still there. You did not lose everything just because they took the phone. Now, let me tell you what to do at the actual traffic stop, because the protocol is not just about settings. It is about behavior. It is about words. It is about the 3 seconds where everything can go wrong. Step 1 of the behavior protocol is hands on the wheel. The second you see lights behind you, both hands go on the wheel. Stay calm, stay still. Do not reach for anything. Do not unlock anything. Do not open anything. Step 2 is silence. You do not have to answer questions. You do not have to chat. You do not have to explain. The only thing you have to provide is license, registration, and proof of insurance. That is it. Nothing more. Step 3 is the magic words. If an officer asks for your phone, you say, "I do not consent to a search." If they ask for your password, you say, "I am exercising my right to remain silent." If they point the phone at your face, you say, "I do not consent." Then you look away, you turn your head, you do not look at the screen, you do not let the phone see your eyes. You can do that. You have the legal right to do that. Step 4 is request a lawyer. The moment they ask about anything beyond your documents, you ask for a lawyer. State it clearly. "I want to speak to my attorney." Then stop talking. Stop talking even if they ask again. Stop talking even if they raise their voice. Stop talking even if they say it will be easier. Step 5 is record everything. If your passenger can record, let them record. If you have a dash cam, make sure it is on. If you can call someone and leave the line open, do it. Witnesses save cases. Footage saves cases. Step 6 is do not physically resist, never push, never shove, never pull away. State your rights, then comply physically. You can fight in court. You cannot fight in the street. Step 7 is write everything down the moment you are free. The officer's name, the officer's badge number, the time of the stop, the words they used, the exact question they asked. Save it in a place they cannot reach. Step 8 is call a lawyer the same day. Not the next day, the same day. The faster a lawyer hears your story, the better they can protect you. Now, I want to tell you one more thing before we close, and this is the part most YouTube channels will never tell you. The shield only works if you use it. The passcode only protects you if you actually use it. If you voluntarily unlock the phone and hand it over, the shield is gone. If you say, "Here is my phone," and tap the screen, you waived your rights. If you say, "Sure, let me unlock it for you," you waived your rights. Consent kills protections faster than any warrant ever could. So never volunteer, never hand it over, never unlock it for any reason, even if they say it will be quick, even if they say it is just a formality, even if they say it will help you. Do not do it. Refer them to your lawyer, refer them to the warrant, refer them to the courtroom, but never, under any circumstances, hand over an unlocked phone. This is not paranoia. This is not fear. This is preparation. This is the difference between a citizen who knows the rules and a citizen who learns them in a police interrogation room at 2 in the morning. You have now heard the rules. You have now seen the protocol. You have now seen how cops can unlock your phone using one hidden setting. And you have now seen how to turn that setting off the right way, the fast way, the legal way. The rest is up to you. This channel tracks rights the second they change. If you want this information in your corner before you need it, hit subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and could save you 3 years of your life. Share this video with someone you love. Share it with your mom. Share it with your dad. Share it with your teenager who just got a driver's license, because they are the ones most at risk. They are the ones most likely to face a traffic stop. They are the ones most likely to have a phone full of private moments. Help them. Protect them. Arm them with information. The police do not want this video to go viral. The courts do not want this video to go viral. The big platforms do not want this video to go viral. But the Constitution does. The Bill of Rights does. And your family does. So push the button, push subscribe, push share, and then go turn off Face ID right now, tonight, before you put that phone down, before someone else picks it up. Do it now. Your freedom depends on it.